Hey everybody, this is Tanya Ortiz, creator of the Facebook group Create Your Own Economy Today, as well as the forum www.createyourown.economytoday.com. Now we have the forum because I understand there's some weird people out there who don't like Facebook, or maybe Facebook is just too fast for you. It's in real time, it's very fast. So for you people who want to take it a little bit more slower, I would say definitely check out our forum. We had a wonderful woman named Cookie Crumbs, aka Ruth, that's in our Facebook group, that is a excellent helper over there. She's wonderful. So if you have any questions about dumpster diving or penny shopping or anything, if you're in the forum, she'll answer your questions. Between her and there's another lady named Vanilla who's very helpful over there. So again, if Facebook is a little too fast and you're kind of confused and you're just scratching your head, then I would suggest slow it down for a little while. Go over to the forum where it's nice and slow, and then jump back over to Facebook. All right, so we got that out the way. If you're brand new, I'm going to ask that newbies do me a favor and go to the pinned post. All right, I'm just going to go over some house rules. We do have something that Penny's out tomorrow, but this is what you can't do. Let's just say you see this unicorn in the store. You're not sure if it's a penny. I think it's on the list. I'm not sure. So what do? You get your cell phone out, snap a picture, you post in the group, hey everybody, is this a penny? That will put you in the land of banishment very quickly. You cannot do that. And there's a reason, because a lot of people, just like myself, if I see a picture, if you take a picture of this unicorn and you snapshot it and ask if it's a penny, I'm assuming that all the pictures in my group, they're all discounted or a penny. So I see the unicorn, even though you may have just asked the question, in my memory, I'm going to remember it. I'm going to go in the store. I'm going to pick up 100 of these, put them in a cart, and then I'm going to be really angry when the cashier says that they're full price, all because somebody asked the picture, is this a penny? So you may not do that. You may not walk in a store, take pictures and ask questions. You may ask questions. You just cannot ask questions with a picture. All right. So everybody's going to go to the pin post. You're going to read the house rules. The house rules is, please, and I'm getting this every single day, don't ask me if I could post your GoFundMe because somebody's uncle, brother's, cousins, something happened tragic. I get it. It happens. It happened to me. It happens to a lot of us where we have tragic events in our life. I'm not going to post anybody's GoFundMe. And it's just the requests are starting to get a little ridiculous. So regardless of what happens in your life, do not ask me if you could post a GoFundMe, charity, a fundraiser. I'm a president of a nonprofit. I don't even talk about my own nonprofit. So if I don't post about mine and solicit funds for my own, trust me, I'm not going to do it for yours. So we got that out of the way. Don't private message me, ask me what's a penny. What else? You guys are going to go to pin post so you won't end up in the land of banishment. No live links, no affiliate links at all. Don't even private message me asking, could you post an affiliate link because it'll save everybody lots of money. No, that's like a one strike out. You don't return. You do end up in the land of banishment for that. And for veterans, I know you guys just hate for me to say this week after week after week, but with the amount of new people that we're getting in a group, I do have to say these things because they'll say, I didn't know. Where's the pin post, folks? The pin post is at the very, very, very top of the page. Why should you read the pin post? Well, let's just say if you have a question, we have a questions thread. If you have questions on coupons, we have a coupon thread. If you find 100 unicorns and you want to sell them, you can sell them on the buy, sell, trade area. This is what you can't do in the buy, sell, trade area. You cannot hand make a unicorn and then sell it. Nope. That area is only for items that you find dumpster diving or discount shopping. When I say discount shopping, I'm talking about maybe couponing or, when Walmart had the 90% off or, Big Wheels or whatever. So I don't want to see just random things that you've posted. It was getting kind of crazy. People were posting like e-cigarettes from a network marketing company. I know they didn't get that at a dumpster, and I know they didn't get that 90% off. So if we feel that you're just trying to utilize the group to make a profit, and you're posting in that area a lot. And I'm going to ask that everybody keep it down to 5 items or less per day. Because I remember one time I had somebody post 20 items and they just filled up the thread. So just be considerate to others when you're posting that thread. So I want you to go to Pin Post. Pin Post is at the top of the page on your cell phone. And it's at the top of the page on your computer. Now, I'm going to spend 1 minute going over how to penny shop, since we do have penny items available. All right, so this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to pick up the phone and say, hey, is today your penny sale? Because, this girl named Tanya Ortiz, and she has this video, and, she said that you guys have a big penny sale today. No, don't do that. Do not walk in the store saying, hey, where's your penny items? No, don't do that. All right, so here is why we have penny items. Here's the unicorn. Let's say it was sitting on the shelf. Now, the manager is supposed to pull the unicorn and either throw them in the trash or donate to charity. But if the manager is lazy or didn't read the email, didn't get the memo, and the unicorn stays on the shelf, and I announce, hey, everybody, this unicorn is a penny, and you see the unicorn, but it's supposed to not be on the shelf, put it in your cart. Now, this is what you can't do. You can't say, I think that's the unicorn Tanya was talking about, but I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll just put 1 in the cart. And then if it rings up, I'll come back and get the rest. It doesn't work like that. If you see 100 unicorns or 100 penny items, you must put them all in your cart. Why? Because it's Dollar General's policy. They do not have to allow you to go back. And nobody wants that, okay? They don't have to allow you. So if you put 1 in and you left 99 on a shelf, they can say, no, ma'am, you may not go back and get the rest. So I don't want to hear y'all got upset because they wouldn't let you go back and get the rest, because they don't have to. So if you see it and it's questionable, put it in your cart. Worst case scenario, they ring it up and they say, hey, ma'am, that'll be $9.99, please. And you're like, oh my God, I thought it was a penny. And so you say, okay, well, no problem. I'll just go put all my unicorns back on the shelf and do that, because you want to return back. You don't want to be a jerk and say, you go put them on. I thought they were a penny. So there you go. That's how you penny shop. You're not going to call. You're not going to ask. You're just going to quietly look. Now, buddy list. Do not private message me asking me if something is discounted as something is a penny. All right. This is what you should do. We have a buddy list thread. Everybody should have a buddy. When I first started penny shopping, I had 4 buddies, and I still do. These are people that I could just call up and say, hey girl, I see this unicorn on the shelf. I'm not sure it's a penny. Can I text you this unicorn and you tell me if it's a penny or not? Or can I private message you and I'll send you a picture? But you should have a couple of buddies that randomly, I do it. I'll call my buddies up and I'll walk around the store. I'll be like, hey girl, tell me what to look, or hey girl, is this a penny? Is this a penny? You don't see me asking on the wall if something is a penny. All right. This is something that really irks me as well as Ruth. If somebody was kind enough to find a penny item, or let's say a big wheel, or any item at a discount, be it 90%, 70%, or a penny, and they post it, please do not say UPC, please. Why? Because there's certain people in a group, and every time somebody, because if I say this unicorn is a penny, you don't need to use PC for 99% of the items. Most of the time, you could just match up the picture with the item in the store, just like you do in kindergarten. Play the matchup game, all right? UPCs, a lot of times, is not, that important. Like when I get ready to tell you what's a penny, please don't, when people post tomorrow the pictures, don't say, would you post the UPC? Because you don't need a UPC. Just match up the picture with the item in the store. It's like you're in kindergarten. You matched it all up, all right? So you got that. I don't want to see, ask for the UPCs. So there you go. You're like, shut up, Tanya. Just tell me what's a penny. All right, guys, here it goes. What is a penny? St. Patrick's Day stuff is a penny. All right, and we have a lot more. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of hardware stuff, a whole slew of stuff is going to be 90% off. Now, I'm not going to rattle all that off. Hopefully, you're on my Facebook group. If you're not on my Facebook group, then you need to be on my forum, because we're going to put the 90% off stuff in underneath the video in the Facebook group as well as the forum. So I'm not going to go down. It's a hardware. The list is way too long. All right. So St. Patty's Day stuff is a penny. Again, just walk in, find it, stick it in your cart. Do not ask about it. So we all got that straight. Now, I'm not finished, so don't hit that button yet. Now, I talk about this in every single video. And I know there's a lot of people out there financially struggling. My admins know that I had a setback. I had a split up, a breakup. And because of my home business financially, I'm in a very good position. I don't have a 9-to-5. I do what I want, when I want, how I want, because time and money is not an issue. So there's a lot of people out there where you're time broke. And that means, yeah, you have the job. Some of y'all have 2 and 3 jobs, but you don't have any time to spend the money from your jobs, or you're money broke, which means you have all the time in the world, but you don't have any money to do with all that time. All right, because you probably don't have a job, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom like I was, or am. So, it's good when you have that balance, when you're not time broke or money broke, and you have all the time that you want to do when you want, and you have the money to do what you want when you want, and the time. And that is a great life. The business is $20. It's utilizing Amazon and eBay. If I could do it, anybody can do it, okay? Because my admins will tell you I am not the most technical person in the world. I'm not technical at all, but this is a very, very simple business, all right? So how do you do it? It's $20. After you join, please, 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 please pick up the phone. You'll have access to my phone number and call me. And on Monday nights, I do allow calls until 10 o'clock. After that, any other day of the week, I only allow calls to 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you sign up tonight, I want you to pick up the phone as long as it's before 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Tanya, this is such and such. I just joined, so I can personally talk to you and partner with you and mentor and work with you. All right, so the name of that site is www.todaygetpaid.com. Again, www.todaygetpaid.com. All right, so there you go. I'm going to ask that you guys share this video. I want you to share it on Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Share. Why? It could be somebody out there that's financially in a bind, and just by knowing that they could come to a group like Create Your Own Economy Today and save money and learn how to dumpster dive and coupon and discount shop. There's a lot of wealth of information. Just with 17,000 people, the information that I glean, I learn a lot constantly from the people in our group, and I know there's others that can learn too. So you could be a blessing to somebody else just by sharing the information about the group, and you might bless that person financially. So, all right, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.